Hello drama lovers. Breaking news. What if a single message could change everything? That's exactly what happened when Bai Lu's sweet words to Joseph Zeng went viral. Fans aren't just calling it cute, they believe it's a hidden love letter, a confession wrapped in tenderness. Tonight, we dive into the moment that made millions hold their breath, questioning, is this friendship, or something far deeper? When it comes to Chinese drama stars, Bai Lu has always been a name that carries grace, warmth, and undeniable charm. Her career has skyrocketed with unforgettable roles in dramas like Till the End of the Moon and Ordinary Greatness, making her one of the most beloved actresses of her generation. Fans adore her for her radiant smile and the way she wears her heart on her sleeve. But recently, it wasn't her acting that stole the spotlight, it was her words. Bai Lu posted a message on her social platform, seemingly casual, almost playful. Yet, hidden in those few lines was a sweetness that fans immediately linked to her longtime co-star and rumored close friend, Joseph Zeng. For those who have followed their journey since their on-screen collaborations, every interaction between Bai Lu and Joseph has felt like a delicate dance filled with laughter, inside jokes, and moments that left fans whispering, is this just acting, or is this real? The message itself wasn't extravagant. In fact, it was simple, so simple that it felt personal. Bai Lu mentioned how she admired Joseph's persistence, how his presence always brought her comfort, and how she wished for his happiness above all. Words that, on the surface, could be directed at any friend. But in the world of fandoms, nothing is ever just words. Screenshots spread like wildfire. Within hours, hashtags such as Bai Lu Love Letter, Joseph Zeng, and Bai Lu Joseph CP trend across Chinese and international social media. Fans began dissecting every phrase, every emoji, every pause between her sentences. To many, this wasn't just admiration, it was affection that had finally slipped past the carefully built walls of celebrity privacy. And here's where the story turns even more dramatic. Joseph Zeng didn't stay silent. Just a day later, he posted his own message. A response, a coincidence? His words were vague, yet strangely aligned with the mood of Bai Lu's post. He wrote about gratitude, about cherishing the people who understand him, and about how some bonds are stronger than time. For fans, this was no accident. It felt like a conversation happening in the open, but written in codes only the two of them truly understood. The emotional intensity skyrocketed. Fans clipped together montages of their drama scenes, editing in these messages as captions, creating fan videos that racked up millions of views in a matter of hours. Some even called it the real-life drama we never knew we needed. But here's the question: are we simply reading too much into friendly words? Or are we witnessing one of the most beautiful celebrity love stories quietly unfolding before our eyes? Bai Lu and Joseph Zeng first crossed paths in drama productions that demanded emotional chemistry. From the very beginning, their connection felt different. Not staged. Not forced. Whether it was the way Joseph looked at Bai Lu during press interviews, or the playful banter they shared off-screen, the sparks were undeniable. In fan cams taken behind the scenes, Joseph is often seen subtly watching Bai Lu, as if she were the only person in the room. Bai Lu, in turn, has this habit of teasing him lightly, affectionately, like someone who knows the comfort of his presence. These weren't scripted moments. They were real, unfiltered. And fans never forgot. Fast forward to this viral message, and suddenly everything feels connected. The laughter, the eye contact, the little details that seemed small back then, now they all look like puzzle pieces clicking into place. International fans, especially those who discovered them through clips translated into English, Indonesian, and Thai, began labeling them as the drama couple that blurred reality. On platforms like TikTok, edits comparing their on-screen kisses with their real-life interactions gained millions of likes. The fandom gave them a nickname, Luzhen, a ship that continues to sail with unstoppable momentum. But with fame comes pressure. While many fans cheer for the possibility of romance, others worry. They know how fragile celebrity reputations can be in the Chinese entertainment industry. Rumors of dating can either elevate careers to legendary status or risk shattering the carefully constructed image that agencies and networks rely on. And yet, there is something magnetic about this story. Unlike other celebrity rumors that feel scandalous, Bai Lu and Joseph's narrative feels pure. It's built not on controversies, but on tenderness. A message, a reply, and millions of people believing they've just witnessed a private exchange of hearts. This is why the fandom is split between excitement and protectiveness. Some say, let them be happy, even if it's real. Others plead, don't push them too hard. If we love them, we should protect them. And in the middle of it all, Bai Lu and Joseph stay silent about the true meaning of their words, allowing the mystery to keep growing. What makes this story so irresistible isn't just the possibility of romance, it's the humanity behind it. In an industry that often feels polished, scripted, and tightly controlled, moments like these feel like cracks in the glass. They remind fans that idols and actors aren't just images, they're people, with hearts that beat and emotions that slip through no matter how hard they try to hide them. For Bai Lu, known for her professionalism and dedication, the idea of her letting her guard down, even just a little, is rare. And for Joseph, often admired for his discipline and resilience, showing vulnerability is equally unusual. That's why their messages feel almost like whispered secrets, moments they didn't intend to become public confessions, yet here we are, watching, analyzing, feeling every word. It also reflects something bigger, the way fandom culture turns small gestures into shared experiences. Fans don't just read messages, they live inside them. They imagine the warmth, the tension, the unspoken emotions, and in doing so, they create a story that feels as real as any K-drama. And perhaps that's why people are calling this a love letter. Because it's not just about Bai Lu and Joseph anymore, it's about